What up, guys? Hey, so real quick, I just did a podcast, by the way. My office is right there, but I just did a podcast in that office, put it on iTunes, on SoundCloud. Basically, everything I'm talking about here in a minute is on the podcast, so if you want to listen to it while you're on the job or whatever, you can go do that as well. It's called Service Industry Podcast. Go check it out. But today, I'm talking about personal finances, and hopefully you guys can read this in green. This is the only marker that's really showing up right now, but personal finances, like in some of the other videos I was talking about, are critical to allowing your business to grow. And so I had people say, hey Matt, like I need help getting on a budget. I don't know what to do. I don't know how much to pay myself. Is there a certain percentage I should be paying myself? So I'm gonna lay it out real quick how I did it. And I didn't go off the Dave Ramsey plan 100%, but some of the stuff I did in here, or I'm gonna show you, is off of his stuff. And it was really beneficial. So, first things first, you need to write out a list of all of your bills, okay? So write it out on paper. Write out bills. Every single one. Your light bill, your water bill, your rent, your mortgage, if you have a car payment, cable, Xbox Live, anything that you pay needs to be written down on this list, okay? Write it out on paper. The second thing, when you're done writing that list out, what is the total amount of those bills? So for me starting out, my total amount of bills was $2,000, okay? This is a very simple equation on how you figure out how much you should be paying yourself early on in your business when you're not making that much money. You write out your entire list of bills, and then what's the amount? This is how you find out. For me, it was $2,000, okay? So I was paying myself $500 a week, okay? It's simple, very, very easy. Now there's some tricks I'm gonna teach you. Okay, so my total amount per month was $2,000. Therefore, I need $500 a week to be able to pay all my bills, feed myself, keep the lights on, the bare minimum. Okay, this is what I'm talking about right now, the bare minimum. Okay, and this is how personal finances will affect your business, especially early on. Really, altogether, it doesn't matter what size you are. Okay. Now, I didn't just write myself a check and throw it in my personal bank account at the end of every week. Okay. Here's what you got to do in order to not spend $1 of this amount. When you're first starting a business, people say, man, I don't have any money to grow. Like, I have kids, or like, I have bills. Like, this is how you have money to grow. I'm going to teach you right now, okay? Everybody, if you start pinching pennies, you can scale fast like we did. And this is why my business grew fast, because I was paying myself the bare minimum. I was managing it well, which I'm going to show you, okay? And it allowed me to put all this money back into the bank account. So this is how you do it. You do not write yourself a check every single week. You go and you pull it out in cash. Okay? You're going to do something that I call the envelope system. Dave Ramsey talks about this a lot. I don't know exactly how he does it, but this is how I do it, or did it. I had all my bills out, so you have your list of bills on paper, okay? You're gonna get a handful of envelopes. For every bill you have, that bill has an envelope, okay? Your cable bill has an envelope. Your rent, mortgage has an envelope. Your car payment has an envelope. Light bill has an envelope. Water bill has an envelope. And you're gonna put these on your refrigerator, right on the front of your refrigerator. And come payday on Friday, when you pay yourself X amount of dollars, that cash, by the way, is gonna go in these envelopes. So if your cable bill is $100 a month and you pay yourself $500 a week, you're gonna pull $500 cash out, put $100 in the cable, boom, that's done. By the way, this is not, you cannot touch this money. It is not yours to touch. Okay, this is the envelope's money and the envelope's money only. Then you say, well, Matt, it gets pulled out of my bank account. I got to pay that bill. I know. Here's what you do. The night before that bill is due, you go to your bank, you take that envelope with you, you put that money in, and then the next morning you wake up, it's gone. The envelope system makes it so you do not spend money. Not a dollar here, dollar there. What happens is when we just put it in our bank account, we have a debit card and we're at the gas station and we're thirsty. The drink's only $2, I'll buy it. Next day, oh, that sandwich is only $3, I'll buy it. That is how you start to accumulate. Before you know it, you spent $50 in a week. That's $200 in a month. Now you're $200 short. Well, guess what? That $200 that you were going to spend on postcards or AdWords or marketing now has to go to your stupid bills because you weren't able to manage your money. This right here, the envelope system, is what saved my life. It's what allowed me to grow my business fast. I'm not going to go too deep into it today. I'll make different videos later. But this is your step-by-step how you figure out how much you should pay yourself and how you manage the money you pay yourself in order to not get behind. If you can do this and you can be disciplined, you're going to have so much money to put back into your business you won't even know what to do. Okay? Hope that helps you guys. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Subscribe. I'll talk to you soon.